The abandoned apartment complex of Yongma Land is a chilling urban legend from South Korea, set in the decaying remnants of a long deserted residential area near the now defunct Yongma Land, an amusement park in Seoul. According to folklore, the apartment complex was built in the late 1970s as part of the development project intended to house workers and their families. However, before its completion, a series of misfortunes befell the site. Fatal accidents during construction, unexplained financial difficulties, and a growing unease among laborers who reported eerie occurrences such as tools moving on their own and disembodied whispers in the empty halls. Eventually, the developers abandoned the project altogether, leaving the skeletal remains of buildings to decay. For decades, the apartment complex stood as an ominous relic, overshadowed by Wogma Land's decline in the early 2000s. Local legends claim that the area became a hotspot for supernatural activities. Explorers who dared to venture into its crumbling interiors reported hearing faint echoes of children laughing despite the absence of any living soul. Some even swore they saw shadowy figures flighting between broken windows or standing motionless in doorways before vanishing when approached. Others describe a strange, oppressive silence in the air, as if the place itself was swallowing the sound. One of the most unsettling aspects of the legend is the so called endless room. It is said that somewhere within the complex, a particular apartment defies the laws of space. Visitors who enter find themselves trapped in an unending loop where doorways only lead back into the same room no matter how many times they try to leave. Some accounts claim that those who escape do so only after hearing a whispered Korean phrase, "You are not meant to be here." Those who ignore the warning are rumored to disappear forever, their names whispered by the wind that flows through the hollowed out halls. According to the mystique, there are stories of an old elevator shaft that remains inexplicably cold even at the height of summer. Some claim that they even have seen ghostly apparitions reflected in the steel doors, only to turn around and find nothing there. The most infamous spirit associated with the complex is that of a woman who is wearing a tattered handbook, often glimpsed near the rusted playground outside. Witnesses say that she stares vacantly at them before slowly raising a hand, as if beckoning them to come closer. Despite repeated efforts to demolish the apartments, every attempt has reportedly failed due to equipment malfunctions, sudden illness amongst the workers, or inexplicable construction delays. While some believe that are mere coincidences, others have been convinced that something within the complex refuses to be disturbed. Even those skeptical of the paranormal avoid the area, wary of the dark reputation. Whether real or the result of an overactive imagination, the legend of the abandoned apartment complex of Yongma land persists, standing as a grim monument to a past that refuses to be forgotten.